Hey guys, what's going on? My name is iGamer365 and welcome back to another video. First one in a while. Yes, I know, I've been busy and my GPU died, so that's fucking uh but anyway, here we are with a tier list video because I am needing to put content out, otherwise shit's gonna go down bad. So today we're ranking, even though the title says from the best COD to the worst COD tier list maker. It's going to be the best Black Ops games, in my personal opinion. So here we have down the bottom World at War, BO1 to 4, and Cold War. So we're going to rank them on the zombies part of it, not the campaigns, because I've only played the World at War and BO1 campaign, and I am too lazy to start the others. Anyway, so let's get into it. Starting with the OG World at War. So this introduced Nuketown, Turton, Varrock, Shino, Numa, and Doris. So I'm going to say it's probably decent. It's very buggy, and because of it's old as well, not as many people play it. But one of my personal favorite maps is the classic World of War Nocturne Turton. It's just so basic and simple. And then Varrock and Shino, Numa, and Doris, I have not played because I, again, am poor. But I've played them on other versions and I've enjoyed them with those mechanics. And I do love the BO, or the World at War mechanics, so I'm going to say it's decent. Moving on to BO1, introduced 5. Yeah, fuck's sake. Kino to Toten 5. Ascension, Shangri-La, Moon, and Call of the Dead. Not in order because I mess things up. But again, I'm going to say it's actually awesome. I love Kino. It's not the best. It's it's the first maps I played, so there's a bit of nostalgia in it. 5 is fun, challenging. Ascension, I've only played in BO3, but again, going with the mechanics, I assume it'll be pretty fun. Call the Dead, love it. The wonder weapons are fun, not good, but they are fun. George Romero also roaming around just wanting to clap your booty. Also, I apologize for my camera spazzing out. This is not great, but that'll be fine. Oh well, we'll roll with it. And just Moon. Haven't played a lot of Moon, but for what I have played of it on BO3, which is not a great judgment of it, is it's pretty good. Cosmonaut's a bit of a cunt, but yeah, you live with that. Moving on to BO2. Again, I'm probably going to say... I'm going to say it's probably in between both, but I'm going to say it's a bit better than World at War, but not as good as BO or... Yeah, not as good as BO1. Actually, going to awesome. Transit, shit show. We're gonna ignore that. Die Rise, also gonna ignore that. But Nuketown, fun, challenging, and it's just something different. Forgot its name for a minute. Buried. Top one of my favorite maps. Such fun playing with your friends, getting the ray gun Mark II, and then dying because you're cursed. Also, the Paralyzer. That thing's really fun. Something different to use. It's new. And everything in it is just so many different strategies. You can camp up on one of the parts up on the roofs. We can camp in Juggernaut and have like the little blowy boom boom thing. I hope you know what I mean. I'll show a photo of it up just here somewhere. And then we move on to what was next? That would have been Origins. Origins is fun if you know what you're doing. So when I first started playing it, I did not know what I'm doing. But now here I am, a couple years later, and I still don't know what I'm doing, but I use mods on BO3 and I can have a good time with. So, oh, that was a weird glitch, but that's fine. And it's just, yeah, it's a decent map. Yeah. Anyway, moving to BO3, I'm going to say the best. Shadows of Evil, fun experience. Even if you don't know fully what you're doing, you can still sort of get around for a little bit. Granted, you won't know how to do perks, because there's a lot of skill in using the beast mode. You've got to jump around and do everything within sort of frame period, otherwise you won't get it done in time. Moving on to the Giant, it's a remaster of Doris. Doris is fun. Not much more to be said. The Eisendaka, that is again one of my favorite maps. The bows and just everything. Like, you have a powerful wonder weapon, you have a powerful boss. Panzers. And you don't need to get the bows, but you can. There's still other weapons you can get just from the box. It's like the KN-44 or just anything else. Plus the traps and the shield. Not the shield, it's probably basic anyway. Most maps have a shield these days. But yeah, and then we've got Zetsubou no Shima, which I actually don't think, I think gets more hate than it deserves. It's fun if you know what you're doing, which I do not. But even though I don't know what I'm doing, I still just loving around, going around, planting the seeds, progressing through rounds, and just maybe getting some poor weak ass weapon like a Shiva from them. It's fun. Going on to Gorod Krovi, I actually not a huge fan of this map. The Mark III is probably the only reason I'd play it, but even then you can play customs and get them anyway. Just not worth it. The Valkyrie drones, I've never gotten enough to experience them because I just want to cry every time I play that map. I really do not like it. Revelations is an experience. It's fun. It's a bit easy, but you get all the nostalgia from other maps. It's like, you know, something different. You can go inside of the fucking apothecary. It's pretty cool though. Moving on to BO4. I'm going to put it there. I've only played Voyage, 9, and Blood. And out of them, 9's probably the best. Voyage then next, and then Blood. We're not going to go through them because, well, unless you know what's going on. If you've played BO4 and played the zombies, you know how much different it is. Moving on to Cold War, one of my personal favorites. I'm going to put it actually after. I'm going to put it before BO1, in front of BO1. Sorry, I love the maps. I've gotten like very high on most of them. Just Die Maschine, just the complexity and how much different it is. It's the start of a new game. It's just awesome. You start off in Nuketown, or outside of it. You go through and you find out Project End Station. You go through an Atom Smash and just something completely different. You can then go to 5A to Z of Vietnam Village. Fire, zombies, Vietnamese. Can't go wrong. Then you go through to Mao Toten, the Berlin Wall, the Berlin Blockade. Granted, the fucking Berlin Wall is that thick when it was realistically thicker than this. Granted, you can't see my hands, but they're like, I'm stretching my arms out. And then you go to Forsaken. It's a little town thing. You've got Burger Town and you've got other things. The wonder weapons in all of them are all very cool. Some of them could be better. The Ray K could be stronger. Granted that I made it so the die can be pack-a-punch, and that's so much more effective now. The Crystallix is good. It's probably the best one there. And then the Cerberus has the 3 little upgrades. But even then, you probably don't want to use the upgrade because the regular ones are stronger. Or you're going to use the Swarm because it's good against the Panzers and everything else. So either way, you're going to avoid the little laser one and the little shotgun blasty one. But yeah, anyway, that was my tier list. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry for the content I lack. I will try to get something out within the new year. Think of streaming on Twitch sometimes. See how it goes. Anyway, peace.